Welcome to International College Options. We're glad that you found our website and that you want to learn more about earning a bachelor's degree abroad. International College Options is a nonprofit group organized and run by 7 current and retired high school college counselors, an admissions officer, and a college professor. We give our time to educate both high school students and their school counselors about the opportunities for earning a bachelor's degree abroad. In most years, this means we're hosting college fairs and events for high school counselors, students, and family around the country with the help of admissions officers from international universities from around the world. In this short video, we will tell you about the growing interest in international universities. We will show you where U.S. students tend to earn their degrees abroad. You will learn about the benefits of earning your bachelor's degree abroad and our experience with what types of students are the most successful and happy studying internationally. Finally, we'll share a brief explanation of how tuition and financial aid works at international universities. And we will also talk about the available resources to help you with your international college search. First, a few numbers. The Institute for International Education tracks the number of students studying at international universities. As of 2016, the last year for which there is data, there were 50,000 U.S. students in full degree programs. There's been tremendous growth in the number of U.S. students earning a degree abroad. In England alone, there was a 36% increase in U.S. full degree students over the period from 2007 to 2016. Where do these students study? Well, we know about 68% study in English-speaking countries, but that also means that fully 32% of the U.S. students earning a degree abroad are choosing to study in a country that primarily speaks a language other than English. As with U.S. undergraduates, these students earning a bachelor's degree abroad are most commonly studying either the humanities, social sciences, or physical life sciences in popular majors like biology, psychology, economics, physics, history, or literature, although you certainly can study professional degree programs such as engineering or business abroad. This slide shows you the most popular destinations for U.S. students. Although through the years, our organization has worked with students going to many additional countries, such as Israel, Italy, or Japan. So why are U.S. students interested in earning their degree abroad? What are the benefits? Lower cost is a big one. Many universities throughout the world have tuition prices listed well below even the state schools of our country. So even after travel expenses, it can be a lower cost to earn your degree abroad rather than in the U.S. There also is the advantage of having a more focused degree. Many international universities have no general education requirements, which means students can start their major immediately freshman year and are able to really focus on their subject that they enjoy. For students who know exactly what they want to study, this is a big advantage. I should point out that there are programs similar to the U.S. programs, which require general education requirements and allow undecided students to explore different options. Schools in Scotland or the American universities abroad offer this style of education. So students who are unsure of their major but want to earn a degree abroad should explore those options. Another interesting thing about earning an undergraduate degree abroad is that there are many programs which are graduate degree programs here in the U.S., programs like law, medicine, or architecture that you can actually earn at the undergraduate level abroad. A third reason students enjoy studying abroad is the fact that it can take less time. This relates directly to what I was just talking about, the fact that degrees tend to be more focused on your area of study. It also means that degrees take less time. Since there is no general education requirements, in many countries you're earning a bachelor's degree in just 3 years. Saving a year of tuition is also a tremendous cost savings. And if you choose to study an advanced professional degree such as law, architecture, or medicine at the undergraduate level abroad, you can be saving years of tuition in comparison to studying the same thing here in the US. The global focus is another reason students choose to study abroad. In this day and age, employers are anxious to have students who have an international focus in their degree. Obvious examples of majors where an international focus can be a bonus include things like business, international relations, international law, history, music, art, but there are many others. Dual citizenship. We find that many of the students we work with either have dual citizenship or they have an extended family living abroad. Spending 3 or 4 years abroad while earning their degree allows students to connect with these family members or their heritage. Finally, new adventures. So often students interested in international study enjoy traveling. Travel between countries abroad can be easy and cost-effective. It can cost as little as the equivalent of $30 to $50 to visit another country. This allows students to expand their education and their appreciation for other cultures, or just set off on a new adventure. By now you might be wondering if earning a bachelor's degree abroad might be a good fit for you or a student you know. So how can you be sure? Through the years, high school counselors and international admissions officers have told us that students who successfully and happily complete a bachelor's degree abroad tend to have certain personality traits. And here they are. They tend to be independent, self-reliant students, students who are confident about doing things on their own. These are students who don't need much help from others, and when they do need help, they know how to seek it out. It often helps if students have lived away from home already and know that they would enjoy this experience. Being open-minded. It's helpful for students to be able to listen to all points of view non-judgmentally and to be open to new ideas and opinions. Appreciating diversity. Students who are open to learning about and accepting different cultures from their own. It helps to be interested in learning about other cultures and accepting those cultures that might be different. It helps to love traveling. Students who know they enjoy travel, have an innate desire to see the world, want to experience new people and places. Often we find these are students who have lived abroad already, or traveled abroad, or at least have family members abroad. Students who enjoy experiential learning can also enjoy this international experience. These are students who learn best not by seeing or hearing, but by doing. Study abroad has many opportunities to learn experientially. Imagine studying political systems at The Hague, studying art at the Louvre, having international business experiences in international internships. For students who love learning experientially, earning a bachelor's degree abroad can be a great opportunity. And finally, as we mentioned earlier, since many universities abroad focus exclusively on coursework within a student's major, it can help if a student has a clear academic interest. If you or one of your students is interested in earning a bachelor's degree abroad, it's important to look at the costs. As is true in the US, the cost of attendance can vary from country to country, and even within a country, from institution to institution. You will need to do some research to make sure a school will be affordable to you. Here are some things for you to consider. Make sure you research all the costs of attendance. Some international universities do not offer housing on campus or meal plans, so you'll need to get an estimate of what it will cost you to get housing and food in that country. Ask the admissions officers at each university What costs are included and excluded from the figures on their website. Ask them for help in estimating the cost of things like meals, housing, books, travel to and from the university each year. It is also really important to consider the number of years it will take you to earn your degree as you compare costs. Remember that many programs abroad are completed in just 3 years rather than 4. Even if an international university is a little more expensive, the fact that you're earning the degree in 3 years may still make it significantly cheaper than a domestic university at a slightly lower cost per year. Also consider financial aid and whether your U.S. financial aid can be carried abroad. The good news is that many, but not all, international universities accept U.S. federal student loans. So as long as you fill out the FAFSA each year, your student loans will travel with you. Unfortunately, the only federal need-based aid at international universities is for vets. So for example, the U.S. Pell Grants, or FSEOG, for undergraduates cannot be used abroad. To offset this, some international universities offer scholarships to U.S. students. Whether scholarships are available to U.S. students may not be listed on the website, so it's a good question to ask the admissions representative at each university to see if these are available. So clearly it's going to take you a little time to research to gather the information you need to compare the costs of earning a bachelor's degree abroad with study in the U.S. However, we can tell you that for some students, it will be much more affordable. Finally, we want you to know that we've been gathering resources to help you and your family or your students with what you need to know to find a good college for you and to learn whether it's affordable and appropriate for you. If you check out the resources page of our International College Options website, you'll find a number of tools, including university search tools, videos introducing you to some of our university partners, links to websites with valuable information on studying in different countries, and links to foreign consulates in the U.S. for information on visas or travel. Please be sure to check out our resources and watch our website for future events in your city. We look forward to seeing you then.